Hello, my name is Meiju. Welcome to watch a tutorial on daring top neckline. This is a summer knit that has lace and cables in it, and I'm going to show you how to pick up stitches for the fronts after you have worked your pack piece, as I have here, and how to cast on stitches for the middle front. So I have already started to pick up stitches from the cast on edge of the back. So here I have shoulders, and this is the middle back neck, and now I'm picking up stitches for the right front. So I'm using the same needle that I have here for the back stitches, and I'm just continuing picking up stitches here from the front. And the easiest way is to pick up from the middle, from the edges of the stitch. So I'm not picking up from the stitch, it's also possible, but it's not that important. I'm picking up stitches from the sides of the actual stitches, and I'm my pickup style is that I'm just inserting the needle through the piece and catching the yarn as if to knit it. And this is how I go. I'm picking up the number of stitches stated in the pattern, and when I get there we will cast on stitches to the middle front. I'm going to show you that. So now I have picked up enough stitches for this thing. I'm starting the cast on for the middle front. I will turn my work. I'm doing cable cast on. I don't want to cast on be too stretchy, so I'm using the normal cable cast on. And for the cable cast on you need to turn your work in this piece. I'm bringing the needle between the two stitches under the needle, catching the yarn as if to knit, and placing on the needle. And I need my marker here, so I'm placing the marker first and then the stitch. Then I'm repeating. This was a cable cast on. I'm bringing the needle between the stitches, catching the yarn, placing it on the stitch, and I'm continuing like this. This is the cable cast on. I'm casting on as many stitches as the pattern requires. Okay, now I have cast on the stitches for the middle front, and at this point they look quite short compared to the back neck, but once you knit them they will open up and they will get better. So next I'm going to pick up stitches for the left front. I just need to check that I have placed my marker to the correct place, since I forgot to place it in the beginning, so I need to calculate my stitches. Yes, it's one stitch off. I just need to put it there. Okay, I'm removing it and just continuing to pick up stitches since I know where to pick. So I'm picking up the same way as I did on the right shoulder. So I'm inserting my needle just besides the stitch, closing my marker, and continuing picking up stitches like this. Just make sure that the gap between the cast on stitch and the first stitch that have been picked up doesn't grow too large. And I'm picking up the same number of stitches that I picked up for the right front here, and the number that the pattern calls for, like this. Then I'm continuing the ribbing and the short rows. I will come back to that in a minute. Okay, then I'm showing the logic of shaping the neckline and the shoulders for the front piece of this daring top. So now I'm wrong side facing. My working yarn is on the left shoulder of this piece, and I'm starting the first short rows. So I'm working in ribbing to the marker. Okay, I have now reached the marker. I'm slipping the marker, and then I will knit one and make a wrap and turn. This could be also German short row. In that case you need to also work the next stitch, this one, but I'm using wrap and turns here as I like them more with the ribbing. In case you want to watch my more thorough tutorial on wrap and turns, you will find it on my YouTube channel. And then I'm just continuing the next row. So I will work to marker, slip to marker, work in ribbing 3 stitches as it's stated in my size. It can be something else depending on size. Then I'm working the wrap and turn. Then I'm continuing again to the marker, slipping the marker, working the last wrap and turn in ribbing, working the wrap together with the stitch. I need to catch the loop to the wrong side. I'm purling the loop together with the stitch, and then I'm doing wrap and turn to the next stitch, just to the next stitch, no stitches between. Then I'm working in ribbing to the marker, working to the last wrap and turn. It's here. I'm purling the wrap and the stitch together. It can be knit stitch also. It depends on the size. Then I'm working in ribbing, the number of stitches stated in the pattern, making the wrap and turn. Then I'm repeating this, the number given in the pattern. I'm always working to the marker, slipping the marker, working to the next, next stitch, working together with the stitch, making the wrap and turn. And so on. I will come back after I have done the wrap and turns of this shoulder, and I'm showing how we are going to move to this side. Okay, now I have shaped the left side shoulder, and I have quite a mess here since I have two balls of yarn attached to my work, and I realized that I'm working with wrong size needles, but I was too lazy to switch them completely, so I just grabbed one size smaller needles on the way, and now I have worked my last repeat, and I'm starting to work across, as I have now worked the left shoulder. I'm starting to work to the right shoulder, so I'm working the to the marker after the last wrap and turn, and I'm continuing in a ribbing. Now I have my first marker here, which was with the neck marker, and I'm working all the way across the front neck stitches to the next marker. So I'm working these stitches. Dropping this needle as it was here. Then I'm working the last wrap together with the stitch. It's a purl stitch, so I need to purl it. Then working in ribbing to the next marker. Okay, here I am. I'm slipping the marker, and then I'm working the number of stitches stated on the pattern before the wrap and turn. I have 3 stitches here. I'm making wrap and turn. And then, since I don't want to knit with this larger needle, I'm using this needle. And then I'm making the neck shaping. I'm purling 1 stitch and making the wrap and turn. Then I'm working to the marker, slipping to marker, working the number of stitches before the last wrap and turn, working the wrap together with the stitch, and then working again the number of stitches stated in the pattern, making the wrap and turn, working to the marker, slipping to marker, working to the wrap and turn, working the wrap together with the stitch, and making the wrap and turn. And I'm repeating this the same number as on the left shoulder, so, and the number given in the pattern. Once I have finished this, I will come back to show you how the piece look like after the short rows. Okay, now we can see what have been happening here. So I have my back piece here, shoulder lines here, short rows, and the neckline shape with short rows, and the shoulder shape with short rows. So this is how the piece looks like, and I'm going to now start the lace and cable pattern also on the front piece. Thank you for watching this video, and welcome back again. Bye.